Today I'm going to be showing you how to get a very easy, everyday neutral eye look, and I really want to tackle some warm tone versus cool tone versus neutral tone eyeshadows. I've been playing around with this new palette from Maybelline, the Nudes in New York. I actually really love the majority of the colors. There's only a couple that are a little patchy, so I really wanted to utilize this in my video today. I have prepped my eyelids with my Milani eyeshadow primer. It just looks like this. I do take a very rice size amount and distribute that on both lids. You could use concealer and set it with powder. Primer is mainly used to make the colors pop more and stay longer and not crease. If you do not have super oily lids, I don't. I have very dry skin. Primer is not a must, but I do feel like that this primer in particular really makes everything pop. So I am gonna really, be all up in your grill and really show you what I'm doing. This is what the palette looks like opened up. I've done a very warm tone look. I'm very light complected, so some of these colors are gonna come off a little bit different once they're on me than what they would if someone with a different skin tone. But I am going to take a Sigma E25. This is a very nice, you can use this for a crease brush, a little bit more defined. You could use it to fan the color up. I'm actually going to use this almost like a flat shader brush. A flat shader brush actually looks more like these, but these actually they're going to be used to do my shimmers, and I'm going to kind of show you some different options that you could do. But I am going to take this very light cream shade. These two almost look the same, but this one right here is actually a little bit more yellow. If you have deeper skin than me, I would go for that little bit more of a yellow tone, that warm tone brow bone shade. I'm actually going to take it from all over because I do want to show you some different options. But I am going to take the color Soloist that has just the tiniest bit of pink tone, and I'm going to apply that to the lid all the way to the brow bone. And this shade is just the tiniest bit darker than what I would regularly use. You could literally just go in with this shade. This shade's actually a little bit dark for me, but it works. So what you could do is you could do an all matte look if you're kind of scared of shimmer or your eyelids have more texture on them and you don't want to mess with shimmer. You could just keep it all matte. So I want to show you that today, and then I want to show you how to do like a pop of shimmer too, and I'm going to be using the same palette. Alright, I got these new Morphe brushes and I'm in love with them. So I'm going to be using the M441. It looks like this. It is so nice for a blown out crease. So I'm actually going to be taking this very light nude shade right here. It is called Creator, and I'm just going to tap in there, and I'm going to windshield wiper motions, and after I do the windshield to apply it, I'm going to be doing the small circle motions. So alright, I hope that is making sense. So we laid down our skin tone shade matte from the lid to the brow, and then we're going in with a little bit of a crease shade, not too dark, not too light. It's a very neutral tone. Neutral kind of means it works for everybody. Warm tone typically is for your deeper, richer skin tones. Anyone can wear any colors. Makeup is makeup. It washes off at the end of the day. It doesn't matter. But just kind of when you're beginning, it's nice to kind of know what colors would suit you best. But I put that all in the crease, and I actually take it a little bit. What I mean by crease is where your eye folds. So right in there, and then I blow it out, which is this space that you're seeing right here. And then I will take circular motions and really blend it and blow it out. Okay. I think this palette is I want to say, which, Walgreens is a little bit more expensive on some things, but I want to say it was like 15 bucks. So go and get it. The only colors I didn't like was the more purple, what was that word? purple tones. All right, so you see how I am blowing that out. You literally, for a super easy everyday look, you could stop here. You could pop on some eyeliner. You could use an actual eyeliner. I definitely recommend the Sephora waterproof retractable eyeliner. I got mine in black brown. They have a ton of colors and I love this formula. You literally could do these two eyeshadow looks, put this on your lid, and throw some mascara on and go. You could just do this. You could just throw some bronzer in the crease if you didn't even want to mess with eyeshadow. Don't make this harder than what it is. It's really not hard. You just kind of have to know what tools to use and everything. I am going to go in with another layer of that color because I really want y'all to be able to see. I love this shade. This is like one of my, actually this probably is my favorite color out of the whole palette. Love it. So, ignore Wrigley barking. People are getting home from school. I should have started this earlier. Alright, so after that, you definitely could take a shade like Explorer or Self-Starter and take it on the outer corner of the eye, and that is this area right here. If you hear people say outer V, outer corner, same thing. That is just to give more definition to your eyes, especially if you wear glasses. I definitely recommend putting a color on the outer parts. More dramatic eye looks will really make any look that you're going to be putting glasses on right after you do your makeup pop. Today I'm keeping it super simple, and I'm just going to use that, but I am going to take a shimmer out of this palette. I really love these two right here. This is Dreamer and this is Originator, and I will swatch them on the back of my hand so you can see them. Very nice and smooth shades. See how that one looks so much darker than what it looks in the pan? Alright, so I am going to take a flat shader brush like this, and this is, you know, I use a lot of Morphe Sigma brushes. This is from the Jeffree Star collection. This is the JS11, and I am going to apply that Dreamer, the little bit darker color, all over my lid, and then I will take that brush that I used for my crease with no extra product on it and blend out the edges. But this is just a beautiful champagne color. It almost pulls a little bit bronze on me because I am so fair complected. So there's that color versus no lid shade. So absolutely love that. That is, this is actually the look I've been rocking the last few days. I am loving this palette. Like, Maybelline is stepping it up, and like I bought some lip liners from them a couple weeks back, and I mean, the drugstore period is way better these recent couple years, especially 2019 going into 2020. Had some killer launches. I find myself wanting more drugstore than high-end these days. Alright, so with that flat shader, I don't know if you could tell, but I stamp it and then kind of swipe over to spread it. Okay? Now, you could go in with the eyeliner and just try to get the thinnest line you want. A little trick I like to do is I like to take an angled brush like this. Excuse, it has eyeshadow on it. But I'm actually going to take the shade Self-Starter, that darker brown shade right there. I will actually swatch it for you so you can see the shades that I'm using. Like, look at that quality. I can't believe that's Maybelline. Alright, so I'm actually going to take some of that brown on that angled brush, and I'm going to actually line my lash line with that. And this is going to replace eyeliner. Now you can literally do this method right here with any color. I did my first ever winged, like colored winged look. Okay, and then after I do that, I am going to go with no extra product and buff that in. Loving those Morphe brushes. Oh my goodness. Definitely want to get more. Please excuse my sniffles. I hear them in every video when I'm editing. I guess it's like early allergy season for me. I don't know. Alright, so I hope this video really breaks down a super easy look. And I just, like, I know when I first started wearing makeup, I wish I would have known about these. I wish I would have been able to get my hands on a really good quality drugstore palette. I'm talking like when I was like 7th grade is when I started wearing makeup. Alright, so you see how that definitely gives definition. Looks like eyeliner, it's just a little softer. So if you're kind of scared of eyeliner, go in with that. If you want to wear eyeliner, go in with just a retractable pencil. Don't worry about liquid liner. That's like kind of next level stuff. And then during the day, you can use a brown shade. Date nights, nighttime, you can use black. It's really up to you. Makeup is, definitely just personal preference. Alright, so I'm going to pop on some mascara. And then I want to go into some warm, cool, and neutral eyeshadow recommendations based on what's really popular right now on YouTube. Makeup Geek, ColourPop. I want to go into some ColourPop palettes that I would recommend. And I really want to help y'all out. And I will definitely mention everything in the description box along with brushes. And I will also put how I used them in the description box. So let me pop on my mascara real quick. And if you're wondering what my lip product is, I just tried this today. This is the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon. And it is in the color Lead the Way. And I do want to mention right now that this YouTube makeup videos is very new for me. And if you're also wanting to start a YouTube channel, or any new hobby, and you're kind of nervous. I get a little nervous before each video, even though I'm really just here alone, But I know that people are going to be watching and everything, and, I don't have a super fancy camera. I don't have a super fancy computer with editing software and everything like all the girls that I watch on YouTube and have for years, their channels are super successful, so they've been able to buy new equipment. And I just want to tell you that really find it in yourself and pray about it too. Really find it in yourself to stick with it, try something new, do it for yourself. I really just wanted to put that out there because I kind of had to give myself a little bit of a pep talk the last couple of days. This is my Urban Decay Perversion mascara. I love it for a one coat and done mascara. Love, and it's super black. Love it. Alright, so let's get into the product recommendations. So, Makeup Geek just rebranded. I don't know if y'all have ever bought from Makeup Geek. Love their eyeshadows. That was one of the first YouTuber makeup purchases that I ever bought. So, I definitely recommend now. I'm going to be talking about their singles, okay? Now, you can put them together in palettes now. Back in the day, you couldn't do that, but you definitely can now with their rebrand. But definitely the shades So Pale and Vanilla Bean. So Pale has that little bit of a yellow tone, so it's going to be your warm brow bone shade. Also, you can use it like the shade that I did to go from the lid to the brow. Vanilla Bean has that soft pink tone, so if you're very fair complected like me, that is going to work for you. Shout out to my natural redheads here. And then Shimma Shimma is one of the most beautiful colors. It has a nice sheen to it, hence the name. And it's going to be nice all over the lid. Like I use that champagne color, or you could use it as a brow bone shade. Not everyone likes a shimmery brow bone. It's totally up to you. Bedrock is a nice cool toned crease shade. And when I say cool tone, I mean those shades have a gray undertone, either a strong gray or slightly gray, but they're definitely gray. Warm tone is more yellow, orange, red toned, and your neutrals are just they don't lean one way or the other, and they literally look good on everyone, like the shades I used today. Now when you are light complected, I mean, like very light complected like me, some colors are going to look a little bit deeper, warmer on you. And then if you have deep, rich skin, your even colors that you think would be like a mid-tone color or deeper color, they could look lighter on you just because of your skin tone. So just keep that in mind. And then Clean Slate's another crease shade. Latte As Usual is a neutral crease. Espresso Yourself is a neutral crease. And then Creme Brulee, Honey Badger, and Cheetah Bear. It used to be Cocoa Bear. She just changed the name. Those are all warm crease shades, just to kind of give you an idea. And I will have all this in the description box in case I'm talking a little too quick. And then palettes-wise, I was thinking about from ColourPop, Nude Mood is warm. ColourPop Going Coconuts. It's kind of neutral cool. Some people are calling it cool, but I could definitely get some neutral out of that. Blush Crush is warm. And then Bare Necessities has your warm and neutrals. And then I was kind of thinking, you know, cool tones, especially in palettes, they're just not very popular right now. They're not very trendy in the makeup world. But I will say, one of my first ever palettes was the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. You get some mattes, you get some shimmers. It's a beautiful palette, and it definitely goes cool tone. So if you're looking for something like that, go hit up just a basic, original, can't go wrong with palette. Okay, you can get that at Ulta or Sephora. And then there's a new one from Too Faced called the Born This Way, like Natural Eyes palette. I'll have the correct name down below, but it would be a very good, very beginner-like palette. I've watched some reviews on it. I haven't played with it myself, but the shimmers look kind of underwhelming. But it would be nice if you're wanting to play with that shimmer, but you're kind of scared or you're new with makeup. And then Fenty from Sephora, you know, Rihanna's makeup. She just came out with all these like small little snap shadows. And actually she's got several. I think there's like 6 in the collection. And you can buy multiples and snap them together. That's kind of the whole marketing plan behind there. But the number 2 palette is actually all cool tones. So if you are looking for cool tones, that's another option. And I really hope this video really broke down just some basic makeup knowledge for y'all, some brushes, some applications, some techniques, some recommendations. So I really hope y'all love it, and please like this video, comment down below what you thought, let me know some of your favorite eyeshadow palettes, and just subscribe to my channel. I thank you so much for watching and supporting. This is like, I've been wanting to do this for such a long time, so it's just a really fun hobby for me. No, I'm not a professional. I don't have super fancy equipment. I mean, I've upgraded since I started a couple weeks ago. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video.